Before we start experimenting with the ESP32 dev kit, I wanted to mention one issue that a lot of people come across, and that has to do with the sheer number of different development kits for the ESP32 and the small differences between them. One of those differences has to do with the chip that is used to implement the USB to UART bridge, which enables the USB programmability of the board. So this chip here on my board, which is just a stock standard, as I said before, it requires a driver that typically is not installed by default on Windows or Mac OS computers, and therefore has to be installed manually. And without installing this particular driver, will not be able to upload a sketch to the board. So my particular board uses the CP21012 driver, or in particular the CP21012 driver. In your case, it's probably something like that. This is a popular low-cost UART to USB bridge and chip. And if you want to dig in a little bit more in this area, then you can go to ESP32net. So this is the URL where you can go to, and you can have a look at what other variations of the various USB to UART chip bridges are available. And you can find information in here about which driver is appropriate for your operating system. In my case, I plugged in my development kit via USB to my computer. Then I went to my Arduino IDE, had a look under tools and port, and I couldn't find the port to which my dev kit is connected. So that with a little bit of work in the documentation of this board, I discovered that I need to install the CP21012 driver for Mac OS. So this is a place where you can do that. This driver comes for a variety of operating systems. Go here, download the one for your operating system and install it, and restart your Arduino IDE. So I'm going to do that right now. Because of how many different drivers are out there and the differences between the operating systems and the exact installation procedure, I'm not going to record this bit. I'm going to install it and come back in a few minutes and see how the port to which the dev kit is connected can now be accessed in the Arduino IDE. Okay, so I installed this driver on my computer. It required a restart of my operating system as well. And now I'm going to go back to my Arduino IDE, click on the tools menu and have a look inside port. And you can see that there is the port to which my dev kit is connected. So let's try and upload. I'm going to click on the upload button. I need to save this sketch first. Okay, there's nothing in this sketch. It's just a totally empty Arduino sketch. Just want to verify that I can actually upload to the dev board. All right, so you can see that it is uploading and 100% completed, and reset itself so the sketch will start running. Okay, so this is a little test that verifies to me that my dev kit can be programmed by my Arduino IDE, and therefore I'm happy to go ahead now in the next section and start doing a few experiments. Before you move on, just verify that this also works for you. I've got my Windows virtual environment here, and if I'm going to try the same thing. I'm going to connect the USB bridge of my dev kit to Windows and make sure that I can see it. So see, I can't see it, so I'm going to have to follow the same process here for Windows 10 in order to be able to program my ESP32 dev kit under Windows. So I'm going to do that as well and come back to verify that before I continue with the next section.